When your mind, heart, and soul are all speaking the same language, then your transformation just skyrockets. There is nothing sexier than alignment, and nothing makes me happier and more. I just live for these moments and seeing when the connection starts happening with my clients. It's just absolutely beautiful because we always think we're doing life alone, but we're not. There are so many tools out there for us. We're just not paying attention, or we're just distracted. But then once you bring some consciousness, some awareness, and you will be mind blown at what you can find out about yourself. So let's talk about this. I think, okay, astrology is absolutely amazing. As an astrologer myself, the map tells you absolutely everything you need to know. It literally, it's more of a, I like to see it as a map. There's so many details there. But what I really like to really do for the ultimate experience, I like to combine both your astrological natal chart along with deep soul channeling, where we go into the Akashic records and we channel. So you have the blueprint, your natal chart, which is literally, it's still your soul blueprint. It's your soul blueprint. It's your operating system. It's the you, the map of you. And then in the when I go channel in your own records, it's it's like getting the gossip, getting the juice, getting the why. That's when you go and ask the deeper questions, more like, because the map it's written in a very to the point way, and instruction manual. And then the channeling is where, like, you're talking to your besties and you want to know the details. You have a million questions and you want to follow up on what you saw there. What exactly does that mean? Why is this there? What happened here and there? So this is the difference for me, because my clients are often ask me, they come to me asking me like, what's the difference? But I, like, of course you can just do a soul blueprint through like your birth chart, because that's how I see it. I see it as a soul blueprint too. It will give you a lot of answers, all the answers. But when you actually put them together with like a channeling session, it's just that's when, and then you get all your answers, all your questions answered according to your own books, because every single one of us, we do have our own books. And the Akashic records is that we can go and channel and get the information. There's all the books of your lives there. All the information is out there. It's like a secret, it's like a cosmic library of all of us, like a national archives, but a cosmic archives. And I like to put them together, right? Because this is when I feel like this is when you hitting your life, you hitting yourself, you understanding yourself on, you stop merging so many layers together. And it's absolutely important. You can, because the thing is, you might understand your soul's purpose, and but you might struggle to express it on a day-to-day basis. The astrology, your natal chart will definitely help you with that. But then the channeling really helps you understand the deeper whys, because in your natal chart, yeah, you can see, like past life. You can get a lot of, like details about on that. But then in the channeling session, you can go understand, why is this there, what happened there. Like, you want to understand, like, the details, like I said, the juice, the gossip. We want it all. So also, your birth chart is very earth level energetics. Yeah, of course, like, we could see a lot of things, like I said before, like past life. Where is your soul trying to go, the direction for this life? We can see everything on your birth chart. It's absolutely crazy. We think we come in this world with no map. We actually do have our own instruction manual, every single one of us, because I do believe that our soul came here. When our soul was coming here, it chose the perfect alignment, you know, the perfect coordinates. You were born at a specific time. It's not random. It's because our soul come here for a mission, right? Because when we reincarnate every single lifetime, your soul has a mission. It's not just, just for the sake of whatever, and it's just like random. Nothing is random in this life. So as a result, this is literally your blueprint. Your soul chose this because your soul has a mission statement for this life, and this is the coordinates, that would give it the best soil in order to get the job done, to have the highest success rate, to get the job, the highest chance of getting the job done and accomplishing the mission of this life. So you could see all of those hints in the, in the your natal chart. And then by adding a channeling session, then you can go and ask more detailed question and really get more juice. And it helps you understand pattern, psychological, wiring, why you do certain things. And then also can reveal so many different things like soul contracts, karmic lessons that you meant to reveal here, energetic gifts. What are some gifts that you have that you might even be downplaying yourself because you don't really appreciate them, or you're not fully aware of them because you take them for granted. You think everyone is like that. But often our map would also give us like tools. Also would choose tools that will help us, you know, calibrate our weaknesses that we need to work on, because we all have amazing, gifts, and then we also have challenges that we have challenges. That's the point of life. So we often have gifts in our chart that will help you balance out and work on those challenges. And then you can also see past life. Yes, you could get some past life information in your natal chart, in your birth chart, but like through channeling you can get a lot of past life, information. And it goes way beyond personality. It shows like a continuity of your soul evolution, right? Because again, everything is connected. Like we only think, because we're so limited by our senses, right? Because we our five senses, and we think what we see is all there is, but this is not even a fraction of reality. So it's really cool to see your soul evolution. And this is the other dynamic, the added layer that a channeling session can add. That way it enriches your natal chart. And again, like I said, it helps you answer so many whys, right? Throughout you might have a lot of whys about recurring struggles that you have in your life. And then any specific questions you have, you can go out really specific, asking about love, about career, relationship. We can go very specific. There is a section, in your Akashic records. There are all these books about you where we can literally get all these informations. And together, that's why I like to put them together. Soul, it's like soul plus strategy, purpose, personality, and then that way you get the full picture, right? Your birth chart gives you tangible, actionable tools, instruction manual. Like I said, it's the map, and your soul blueprints add another layer with those deep channeling insights. I find that together, I like to use them together because I find that it really helps you validate your soul's truth by giving you multiple lenses, and it reveal a lot of blind spots that we can often miss by just having a narrow, like a tunnel vision. And I love that it connects the human self, the human physical self, with like a higher self. And that way we can have, like a clearer vision, more peace, and feel more aligned. So I really like to use both, honestly, because I find that it helps add clarity. It helps you have greater self-acceptance because you understand that none of this is random. And then because sometimes the world feels like, what is going on here? Who signed me up for this freak show, right? But then you can understand that nothing is random, and then you can start having a line action, because when you understand why your soul wanted to come here and what's the purpose of all this madness, then you can really start showing up for yourself really in a line and truthful ways, and you stop trying to people please so much, and this is when healing starts being so absolutely beautiful, and it just becomes, there's like a higher purpose, and you start moving through growth, clarity, transformation. It just flows, right? So this is why I like to combine the birth chart, the astrological birth chart, and channeling in the Akashic records. They don't compete each other. They fully complement one another. And together, I find that it gives you that beautiful 360 view of your soul, your evolution, and it really help you live a truthful life. When you're living a life aligned with your soul, you don't ever have to worry about lacking purpose. You don't ever have to worry about feeling like lack. You don't have to worry about feeling like, really struggling through life because you can't understand and you disconnected, because everything starts threading together and it just starts flowing. So the combined reading is literally to help you understand who you are now, who are you, and what your soul came here to accomplish. What is your soul trying to accomplish in this current beautiful reincarnation of yours? So if you like to really experience the power of, my method of combining astrology, your birth chart, along with channeling together, you can definitely have that. I promise it will totally change your life. It's just once you know these things, you start moving differently. You're a different person. And I would love that for you. I'll leave all the link down below and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.